Oh, would you look at that? More rain. Looks like we got a little present in the mail, guys. There you go. Take a look at that. It's an actuator. It's the ones we'll need for our arm. Now, I've taken the liberty of just attaching this piece at the end here. This is just a piece that will allow me to mount it to the actual arm itself, as well as screwing in these valves. Just figured do that ahead of time. So we got two of these. We also got that, which is exactly what it looks like. It's just tubing, just some simple tubing. And those, which are these valves. I think it's time to get to work. Okay, here is what we have so far. We've got our upper arm. This is just a very rough concept sketch. Accuracy is not terribly important right now, so we'll just keep it rough. We got a rough, and then we have our elbow joint right here with the extension for the actuator. That rounds off about there. Have our two bolts attaching it to the other part of the arm. We have the joint itself. Wow, that was terrible. I apologize. There's our other bolt, and here is the lower arm extension right here. That's what we have so far. What we'll be doing today is this. We're going to cut a piece and put it here. Right there. And then we're going to cut another piece to go like this. And we're going to bolt them here, here, and here. That'll create a steady mount, and then we'll put our actuator right here, attached to here, and then the rod will extend down and be attached to this bolt using this mechanism. And then on the other side, slightly higher up, we're going to have the same thing. Probably about there. Jeez, how crooked can it be? There's the actuator right there. We have a little plate that sticks up to mount it to, because keep in mind this part is the square tubing, and that's kind of difficult to drill into. So I'm just gonna literally take a plate right here, and we're going to stick it up and just mount everything there. Here's the actuator rod. Alright, looks good to me. A little bit of cutting and drilling later, and here's what we have. Now there's still a few things I need to do before we can actually perform a test, which I'm getting kind of antsy, I have to admit. Probably going to just have to drill a hole here, mount that, and then, as I said, use the bolt to attach it. I'm probably going to have a similar piece on the opposite side as well to increase stability. Here, this one is already, it is attached, although it can slide freely at the moment. And it's not bolted, I forgot to bolt it. But that part is at least functional. This top part here, I've cut, I've bolted, still need to attach the actuator to that. Do the same on the other side. I modified the design slightly to have the piston come at an angle to potentially get more force in that lift and retract. I think that is probably going to be beneficial. If not, what I'll do is I'll just shift these pieces to this hole here, and then we can have it straight up and down. I think that will work well. Yeah, that's what I've been able to do. All right, everybody, that's going to be it for update period number 2. Again, I really wish I could do more on this. Time just hasn't been a friend lately. Neither has the weather. Rain and snow, not very nice. But I do have good news. Next week, we'll get a full test of these pistons so you guys can see what they actually do. And there's probably going to be a lot more progress since a lot of my commitments ended this week. So we are in good shape. I hope we see each other again soon. Make sure you like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.